Welcome back again, y'all. 74 of 95, 77.9%, 925 yards and 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Quarterback rated 125.7. But uh, and 3-0 for the month of November. That's Andrew Luck, who I think has been named AFC Player of the Month for Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts, who I think got themselves up to 6-5, 5-game winning streak or something like that. They've been going on for now here. And you guys well know, I did a piece back on Andrew Luck, probably earlier part of the year or what have you. I did a piece on him about was Andrew Luck running out of time with all the injuries. As you well know, Andrew Luck, as I spoke about this and have talked about it, I let you know that Andrew Luck had missed actually 26 games from that of, if you look at it, from the years of what we got here, from the years of from 2016, between 2015 to 2017, Andrew Luck he missed all of last year. He missed all of last year. He missed, I think, uh, one game in 2016. He missed 8 or 9 games. He missed 9 games in 2015, and of course he missed the whole season. He missed the whole season there in 2017. So at 16, 17, and then 9, so 26, 20, 25, 20, between 25, 27 games that he missed. Okay, so he literally missed a season and a half. So one of the things about that, what everybody doesn't look at, is that, well, he was sacked a lot, obviously, and that he got some rest. He didn't take any hits. He got some rest, and he's back with a vengeance. I never wanted nothing bad to happen with the kid. I think the kid's a hell of a quarterback. I love his attitude. He's tough. He's a big quarterback, big arm, and he don't care if he's throw 3 or 4 interceptions. If we have a chance to get back in the game, he's gonna go down swinging. That gotta like that. He don't hang his head or nothing. He doesn't hang his head. He doesn't get down in the dumps. He's figured as long as his time left on the clock and I keep playing, something can happen. I love the kid's guts. I love how he plays. I love how he plays. And this is, and this ain't really no thing on him. It's like, and I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing, which is that's the way he supposed to do. Paid that he's that franchise there and everything like that, and still trying to possibly get back because he still has a ways to go if he's going to ever eclipse that of Peyton Manning. Having said that, it's funny to me when I see people like Colin Coward, who loves him, calls him the beard. He's a natural. He's this. He's that. All of these quarterbacks that are, they're supposed to be pocket friendly and all this kind of stuff like that, or he has the arm and people say he's going to be he's a natural, he can be the best and everything like that. Let's just get through the season and just see what happens, what he does from here on, now. But the funny thing about me, so here you had this quarterback that was taken first in the 2012 draft, right? He was taken 12. Russell Wilson didn't go until I think this late in the second round in 2012, right? We go back to Cam Newton because a lot of times it's things between them and Cam Newton that I see Colin Coward always would like to bring up, right? And I'm using him because again, it's funny that Cam Newton is having a particular year that they was just 6-3, just 6-2 or 6-2 just a couple of weeks ago, and they've been on a 3-game losing streak. But Cam has put up some nice numbers. His highest completion percentage for the second time in his career is extremely high. He's playing lights out right now. His defense is just failing him, but that's a part of it. He's still a part of the team. So when they lose, regardless of how it goes down, it still goes down as an L, right? He's still losing, right? In the 3-game skid, they probably rectify that playing against Tampa Bay this Sunday coming up. So what happens now is how you got to look at this. What happens is that so you see that, and nobody's really saying much about that with Cam, about what he's done and what he's still continuing to do and stuff like that, because people always want to think they judge him different than they judge all the other quarterbacks. So when Andrew Luck throws interceptions and stuff like that, you don't hear a lot of stuff about him about that. Well, well, it's always an excuse for Luck. He doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. I don't really want to hear that. Now flip that, go back over into that of 2000, and go back over to that of Russell Wilson, like I said, 2012, Cam 2011. And the reason why I used using that of Cam and then Luck is because when Cam came in, he set the record for 4,000 some odd yards, rookie passing and stuff like that. And Luck came along and beat it and stuff like that, and all of that stuff. And Luck was on his way, 311-5 records all through. I want to say what 13, 14, 15, I believe, at 12, 13, and 14. And then everything kind of just started kind of unraveling, sacks, injuries, and the whole 9 yards. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. But they say, oh, well, Luck did this, Luck did that, and everything like that. So far, Andrew Luck, and even with the quarterback that was picked aside from him, going back to when you talk about Cam Newton and when you talk about Russell Wilson. Between Russell Wilson and Cam Newton, they got 3 Super Bowls in between, or went to 3 Super Bowls and 1 victory. Should have been 2, but of course we all know that's another story. Cam Newton has an MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and all this other, and Super Bowl, 3 Pro Bowls, and the whole 9 yards. So people need to stop acting like Cam is some type of garbage. That's what I'm saying. They'll say this, well, no, he does this. It's always a but to it. But it's never a but with some of these other guys. And we need to cut the stuff out with the whole butts thing. It's like, no, he's balling. So you go to Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is never, because he doesn't have all these gaudy stats, but he can do gaudy stats if he has to, but because he's always overlooked. That's why I made the statement earlier part of the year when the season was in the playoffs in early 2018. That's what I was saying about Russell. Well, late 2017, I should say, going into 2018, when I said Russell Wilson should have been in the conversation of MVPs for what he was doing last year. He made up 80% of that offense. Now, of course, he wasn't going to get the MVP because that always is going to be based upon how good your team is playing. It's going to always be based upon that. So you got to win. Now, I'm not going to sit up there. I can't really think of any quarterback that didn't have an opportunity, right? That don't have an opportunity to be winning or have a 7-9 record or a 9-7 record, still be an MVP in the league. That doesn't happen. That really doesn't happen at all. They got to be winning. So this is what I'm talking about now. But Russell Wilson has been to a Super Bowl and has been to like 4 Pro Bowls. Cam Newton has been to a Super Bowl, 3 or 4 Pro Bowls, 3 Pro Bowls, MVP, All Pro, and all that kind of stuff like that. Luck has not been to the Super Bowl. He has not guided his team to a Super Bowl yet. But yet he's come from the dead, and all of a sudden he's playing. Not taking anything from him. I'm talking about the critics and everybody that has so much stuff to say about him or about what he's doing and kind of bypass these guys. Because again, I still feel as though people have an issue with that of the dual threat quarterback, because Russell Wilson, despite what you may think, is a dual threat quarterback. He can give you 400 or 500 yards rushing, along with the 3,000 some odd yards passing, with 29 to 30 touchdowns in between. He gives you that. They're going through their transition and everything like that right now. But I'm like, but you hear all this stuff about Luck, which and you should hear that, because he's playing that good a ball. He's playing that good a ball. And I'm not taking it from him. I'm talking about it like, no, I'm going to call out every time I sit up there and see these guys say the stuff that they say, right? I'm going to say, okay, what's this deal right here? That's why I brought up the stuff with Cam and the whole thing with that of Drew Brees. And I guarantee you nobody's looked at it that way. First 7 years compared to his first 7 years. There's no comparison. And getting ready to go into the 8th. Well, the 8th year, now Cam's in his 8th year. We don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to go down, stuff like that. It can probably take, I'm just saying, I look at that. You have to look at that. You follow? You have to look at that situation there. And so those are the types of things that you want to be able to see. So that's what I want to bring out, because you have to start mentioning these guys as very good to great quarterbacks in this particular, especially in this mediocre time of that of quarterbacks at this particular time. You have to. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You can't look at them no other way. You stop trying to make excuses and how come it's why you don't see them that way when their records and their accomplishments has done that. But you give Luck all of this, and Luck hasn't played football in almost 2 years. Look at the durability of that of Cam Newton and that of Russell Wilson. I think Cam has missed, what, 1-2 games since he's been in the league. Russell Wilson maybe 1-2 games since he's been in the league. What are we talking about here? You know, what are we talking about? And this man's missed almost 2 years worth of football. But nobody says anything. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm sitting there watching this Dallas and New Orleans game. I don't understand why they're not running Zeke, but that come on. But anyway, so that's what we're talking about here. You follow what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about here. It's like they have to be mentioned. Stop trying to bypass them, and you just bring Luck in and stuff like that. I see what Pat Mahomes did with this whole thing with this NFL MVP. So, you got to be mentioned in the NFL MVP. Okay, that's going to be Drew Brees' award. Unless he just go off the cliff, that's going to be his award. And like I told y'all, I did a piece earlier this year, right before the Super Bowl and all that stuff that went on and whatnot. What did I say? I said, does Tom Brady even really want to win that? Want to even win that? Because nobody has won the NFL MVP, especially a quarterback, won the NFL MVP since 1999 and has won the Super Bowl. 99 was the last time Kurt Warner did that. And you may as well stop trying to play games with Todd Gurley. Do this quarterback award. Always has been, always will be. A running back gets shit up there every now and then, but no, it's quarterback's award. Always has been. So, it is what it is. So I don't know if guys want to win that anyway, but it'll probably go to Breeze. If not, I guarantee probably go to Breeze. Offensive Player of the Year is going to go to Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes keep throwing these touchdowns. He has 5 games left. I think he has 30. I don't know how many touchdown passes this cat has. I don't know. He might be at 40 now or something like that, or close to it. But yeah, man. That's who he's going to probably end up going to. But that's my point, though. When you see Luck comes from the dead, these guys are still balling and whatnot, and it's almost as if they are second thought to somebody like Andrew Luck, who's been out again. But if any of them guys had missed like that amount of time, well, they've missed a lot of football, and they've done this and they've done that, and he can't keep missing, all this kind of stuff like that. I'm like, nah, we don't want to hear that. All right. Thank you guys for checking me out. Everything Football 62. Check my YouTube channel out. Subscribe to the channel. Like button. Hit the like button and everything like that. Also, leave some comments. We can dialogue and whatnot. Check me out on Twitter. Everything Football 62. On Turkman 62. Subscribe to that channel as well. And like I will always start, like I say now, like I probably start saying when I end all of my shows, there's no such thing as the GOAT or no such thing as the greatest of all time as long as time is still going on. Y'all have a good one now.